Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to learn the 7 essential Excel formulas which everyone should know as they can completely change the way you work with your data. And make sure you watch the video till the end because I'll also share a bonus formula at the end of the video. So don't skip it and watch it full. But before we move forward, follow my channel, the MS Excel Lab, for more such videos on Excel in a very basic language. Now let us move forward with our video. So the first function we have is sum. This function helps you add numbers instantly. Now in this data we need to calculate the total sales. So for that type equal to, then write sum, click on the function, and the only argument it wants is the total range of values. So we will select all the values, then we will close the bracket and now press enter. You can use this function for calculating total sales, marks or expenses, etc. Now let us go to our second function. Next function we have is average. This function helps you find the middle value of your data. Like in simple words, ये आपको overall performance बताता है. Like we have 6 months data in front of our screen for table, chair and stationery. And I want to know what is my per month average sale for each of them. So we will write equal to average, then select the function. Now select the figures and then close bracket. Press enter and you will get your average instantly. Now drag this formula from the corner and it will automatically give you your average for chair and stationery. Up next we have is count. Now this function is very useful and this helps you count how many numbers are there in your data. In simple words, it will only count cells which contain numbers. It will ignore the cells which contains text or blank spaces. So as you can see the data in your screen, we have employee names and their salaries. Now I want to know how many employees got their salaries. So you just write equal to, then count, click on the function and select the range of your values. Now close the bracket and press enter. Now let's go to our next function. So our next function is count A. Now don't get it mixed up with count. Count A helps you count everything in your data, be it text, numbers or values, as long as the cell is not empty. Now for example, we have names of the employees and their gender in front of us. And I want to know how many employees are there in the list. So if I want to find this with count function, we will get this value. Here we need count A function. So type equal to, then count A, select the function, select your range and then bracket close. Press enter and you will get your value. This function is very useful when you are dealing with a lot of data. Now let's go to our next function. Next function we have is max and min. Now what is max and min? So basically max tell you the highest value in your data. For example, as you can see a mark sheet is present on your screen. Now I want to know what is the highest marks Arjun Malhotra scored in this exam. So you just write max, select your range, then close the bracket and press enter. Now double tap at the corner to get all the values filled automatically. Now min is just the opposite. It helps you find the lowest value. Matlab what is the lowest marks Arjun has scored. So here also type min, then select your range and then press enter. These two functions are very useful to understand your data, like which is the best performer or the worst performer. Let's move on to our next function. Next function we have is round. We all know how to calculate percentage. If you don't know how to calculate percentage, I've already made a shorts on that, so you can check out there. So we all know that how to calculate percentage, but we don't know how to round it off. Let's find out. So type round, select the function, then the first argument it want is the percentage we have calculated. Then put a comma and type 0. Bracket close and press enter. Now drag it down for the rest of the figures and it's done. So no more confusion about rounding off. Let's move on to next function. Next we have is if function. This is one of the most useful function in Excel because it helps us make the decision. Let's understand this with an example. So in your screen we have a data of products and their sales. Now I want to apply a condition कि जिसने भी 40,000 से ज़्यादा का सामान खरीदा है they will get a tab and rest will get a mobile. So we will write equal to if, then select the function. Now select the value, then put a greater than sign, give an equal to and write 40,000. Then put a comma and then type double inverted comma and write tab. Inverted comma close, then again put a comma, open double inverted comma and write mobile. Inverted comma close. Inverted comma close and press enter. And as you can see, our condition is applied. Now double tap at the corner for the rest of the figures. This is how you use if function. It is very useful when you are dealing with a large data. Now we have covered all the 7 essential formulas in Excel. And as I promised, it's time for the bonus formula that you guys were waiting for. So let's move on to it. Our bonus formula is SUMIF. And this is one of the most useful formulas in Excel as it helps you add values based on a condition. In front of your screen, we have a data which contain products and their quantities. Now I want to know the total quantity of one specific product. Let's learn how to find it out. So what we will do is type SUMIF, select the function, then first select the range where your condition is and then select your condition. Let's suppose television. So select television, then select the range you want to add, close the bracket and press enter. This function is very useful when you are working with a category wise data. So yeah, that's it. These were some basic essential formulas which everyone should know. And if you start practicing them and use them with your work, I can promise you will see better outcomes. If you like this video, drop a like and a comment and do share it with your friends who want to learn Excel in a simple and easy language. Do not forget to subscribe my channel to the MS Excel Lab for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.